there are a lot of big stories out there right now, and I don't know which one of them is going to break. Are they even going to break in 2010, or are they going to extend themselves into 2011? We'll see. But you've got the sovereign debt default risk with Greece and Spain and Portugal, the United States, the United Kingdom, and a lot of other European and Western nations. You've got the states, the individual states. You've got California and 46 other states running in the red. You've got some severe states like Illinois and specifically California where they're on the brink of bankruptcy. I mean, you're seeing literally the experiment, I guess not even the experiment, but the collapse of crony socialism happening right before our eyes. You're seeing it completely an utter failure. You know, it's failed the middle class, obviously. I mean, where the living standard of people, where you have to have two people working just to survive. In fact, 1 in 8 Americans, not only do they have jobs, most of them, but they're still using food stamps or WIC or some other kind of government assistance program. In order to get a college loan, they need government assistance. In order to get a house, they need government assistance. If they're renting, a lot of them need government assistance. I mean, this is the peak right here. We're watching right now in the States of this just disaster, this progressive Keynesian economic philosophy that's been injected into our system. Our Constitution is completely it's completely been thrown in the trash for the last 80 years, and more so in the last 20 years. You know, the Tea Party movement's going on right now. And my concern about the Tea Party movement is that they don't have the information. So that's our job. If you're watching my videos or you're doing your own research or however you're getting your information, we got to spread this information. We got to spread it fast. Because when crony socialism collapses, they're going to blame it on capitalism. The fix is in. They're going to blame the free market, even though the free market doesn't set prices, it doesn't set demand, it doesn't set supply anymore. They're going to blame capitalism and the free market. And, of course, then they're going to turn to just full-blown socialism, and they're just going to hit the reset button, and we'll be back to where we started. You know, it's just like in 2008. Everybody thought everything exploded. They hit a quasi-reset button for the banks, so it worked out really great for the banks, worked out great for Goldman Sachs, but it really didn't change the situation of the average man. Another interesting, China, Japan selling treasuries, China buying gold. You know, again, it goes back to this movement that we're seeing in this country, this thirst to break the chains of government and to stop what we're doing. The problem is you got people like Sarah Palin out there trying to hijack the Tea Party movement, when the Tea Party movement should try to hijack the Republican and Democrat parties. I have no problem with Tea Party people running as Democrats or Republicans. They're probably going to run more Republicans, probably 99-1, only because the Republican, if you look at the Republican policy, or I'm trying to think of whatever their creed would be, it's basically to cut government spending, to not nation build, all the things that most libertarians are for. Of course, we know that when these Keynesian Republicans get in office, like Scott Brown, they don't do anything we voted for. They don't do anything we wanted. They simply just go on about their business and their Keynesian ways, and getting involved in our lives and pulling some strings in the economy here and pulling the strings in the economy here. And if something goes down, they push it up. If something goes up, they tax them and push them down. And then they say, wow, look at the free market. It just works so beautifully, doesn't it? Anyway, the war we have right now is the war of information. So spread the word and get educated, because we're short on time. And unfortunately, the Keynesians are trying to steal the Tea Party movement, and the fix is in to blame the free market. The free market has been framed, it's locked up, it's done, and we're running short on time, because I think something's going to break soon. I don't know if it's going to be 2010 or 2011, but when it does collapse and implode on itself, the people are either going to want freedom or they're going to be begging for more government because they think too much freedom hurt them.